Greetings, everybody. My name is Dr. Deloga. I am a commodity trading advisor in Paris, France. I would like to talk to you today about Elliott wave trading, of course, about the theory and the practice aspect. This is video number 3, titled Elliott Wave Correction, and it's a part of video series titled Professional Way of Reading Elliott Wave Charts. All the PDF can be obtained freely from the author. The purpose of this video series is teaching the trader the perspective of how the Elliott waves can increase the trading profit. This hard task is the same as that of the 4 manuals written by us. These videos will show parts of Volume 1 to Volume 4, a journey of 2,145 pages associated with 2,400 charts and 158 Excel trading files. The reader will assimilate step by step the practical aspects of trading, from the Elliott wave labeling to the professional trading strategies. These videos and manuals describe in a simpler manner the difficult task of becoming a professional trader. Parts of these manuals can be read at our website, elliottwaves-trading.com. Contents of multiple topic videos. Video number 1 concerns the trend. Video number 2 is about impulsive wave fractal. Video number 3 concerns the Elliott wave correction, the current one. Video number 4 is corrective wave fractal. And video number 5 is titled Elliott wave cycles. Important to mention that for an optimal understanding and assimilation, this section must be read in the above order. Video number 3, Elliott wave corrections. The corrections are considered as the stepchildren of the Elliott wave family. Why? Because most traders label the Elliott wave starting with the first wave. The problem is how reliable this choice is due to its great influence on the foundation of the entire pattern. We present here the corrections which are labeled first, and only then the impulsive wave will be efficiently identified. They open the full understanding of an Elliott wave pattern and guide the trader to better trading results. Through the years of our Elliott wave practice, we reach the conclusion that this technique increases substantially the trading profit. Counter trend juxtaposes the trend and contains mostly 3 waves and sometimes 5. It forms a corrective pattern made of a frequent zigzag or a less frequent flat and or a triangle. Let's talk first about the simple correction. The drawing on the left side shows a trending pattern which was immediately followed by 3 types of simple corrective pattern. A zigzag, the first one, a flat in the middle, and a triangle all the way down. The subwaves of each corrective patterns are marked by ellipses for a better visualization. Counter trend may contain a simple zigzag correction which follows the trend and contains 3 waves. The left side drawing shows a set of 3 ellipses of an ABC zigzag pattern. We observe 3 correcting waves of this entity labeled A, B, and C respectively. They seem equals in time and price consumption, governed by the relation A equals C and B equals 0.382A. Compared with the height of the previous impulsive pattern, the zigzag often terminates in 50 to 61.8 corrective zone, or even lower to 88.6%. We can also say that the zigzag is a frequent deep correction characterizing the wave 2 of the prior impulsive pattern. The angles of the wave A and wave C are frequently equal, but they vary in case of an expanded or a failed zigzag. Counter trend may contain a simple flat correction which follows the trend and contains 3 waves. The left side drawing shows a set of 3 ellipses of an ABC flat pattern. The 3 elements of this entity seem equal in time, A equals B equals C, and also in price consumption, A equals B equals C. Compared with the height of the previous impulsive pattern, the flat often terminates in 38.2 to 61.8 corrective zone. We can also say that the flat is a frequent superficial correction characterizing the wave W4 of the prior impulsive pattern. The angles of the contained waves of the flat pattern are frequently equal, around 45 degrees, but they can surely vary in case of an expanded or a fell flat. The counter thread may contain a simple triangle correction which follows the trend and contains this time 5 waves. The left side drawing shows a set of 5 ellipses of an ABCDE triangle pattern. The elements time and price consumption of this entity are governed by the following relation: C equal 0.618A, D equal 0.618B, and E equal 0.618C. Compared with the height of the previous impulsive pattern, the triangle pattern often terminates in the 38.2 to 61.8 corrective zone. We can say that the triangle frequently forms a superficial correction characterizing the wave W4 of the prior impulsive pattern. It is important to know that the triangle pattern terminates at the end of its last wave, wave E usually, which can be located below or at or above the trending line AC. Count and trend follows the trend and contains mostly 3 waves and sometimes 5. It forms a corrective pattern made of a frequent zigzag or a less frequent flat or triangle. Let's talk about the synopsis of this simple correction. The left side drawing summarizes the simple correction pattern entity. The most important for the trader and his and her decisional act is to fully understand the inception of the chart pattern and also the development and terminal phases. Moreover, the most efficient approach is to understand the beginning phase of each correction type. Thus, we will consider the internal structure, the angles of each wave, and the exact location within the trend. Let's take an example of a counter trend following the trend and containing mostly 3 subwaves. It forms a correction pattern shown here as a chart example. And we can see right over here that from left to right we have our impulsive pattern formed of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, which will be corrected by this zigzag, which has waves A, B, and C. Another ABC zigzag correction chart example will show over here that we have W2, which is right here, which is an ABC zigzag with extended subwave C. We can see that the C is extended. And also W4 with ABC zigzag with slightly failed subwave C. This chart example shows an ABC flat correction of the wave 4 Roman, and the 4 Roman is made of ABC flat, and if we look attentively we can see that the wave C is equal to wave A, it's equal to wave B, and almost the same value for the time parameters of each subwave. Counter trend follows the trend and contains multiple simple corrections linked by wave X. Complex correction, first complex correction, the W3 wave patterns reaching W, X, and Y. The W3 wave pattern is composed of 3 wave patterns labeled W and Y linked with the wave X. The latter usually has a zigzag shape but can be any simple corrective wave. Frequently, it is smaller in time and price than the preceding wave W, usually having a 0.618 ratio. The first wave W can be any simple corrective wave except the horizontal triangle. The last wave Y can take the shape of any ABC or ABCDE pattern. The wave W is usually equal to wave Y. Let's talk about the counter trend, which follows the trend and contains multiple simple corrective pattern links but by X1 and X2 waves. Complex correction this time will be called the triple 3-wave pattern, which is W, X1, Y, X2, and Z. The triple 3-wave pattern is formed of a triple 3-wave patterns labeled W, Y, and Z linked by the wave X1 and X2. The time-consuming aspect is revealed if the complex entity contains 2 or 3 time-consuming simple patterns, a flat or a triangle in this case. The price-consuming aspect is revealed if the complex entity contains 2 to 3 price-consuming simple patterns, which are the zigzag. The mix between time and price-consuming entities will signal the big indecision process of the market. Synopsis of complex correction. On the left side, we see our synoptic drawing, and the first thing revealed is the composition made out of 2 waves, W and Y, or 3, W, Y, and Z, which are simple correction each, linked with 1 or 2 waves X, labeled in this case X1 and X2. The time-consuming aspect is revealed if the complex entity contains 2 to 3 time-consuming simple patterns, flattened triangles. The price-consuming aspect is revealed if the complex entity contains 2 to 3 price-consuming simple patterns, which are the zigzag. The mix between time and price-consuming entities signals the indecision. Well, we had drawn here an example, a chart example of a W3 wave pattern, and we see that we have the first wave is the wave W, then its correction by X, and then the second wave it's Y, and all this W, X, and Y belongs to the bigger degree wave, which is B parentheses. This is an example of a triple 3-wave pattern, like you see right here. The first wave is W, then it's linking, it's X1, then the second wave is Y, it's linking, and then the third one, which is Z. Okay, and again, all this, it pertains or composes the wave 4 parentheses, which is in progress. And the triple 3-wave pattern is composed of three wave patterns labeled W, Y, and Z, linked by 2 waves X. In this case, we have them drawn right over here. And we have just shown that the wave Z is in progress. You see right here, wave Z is in progress. And we have applied the Fibonacci ratios to see approximately where will be the most probable location within the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 clusters defined right over here, and the targets, the value of the targets are classical values, and it's important to know that until X2 we have detected the Y is equal to 0.618 of W, and that there is an equality between X2 and X1. Well, please allow me to express here all my thanks for the moments of happiness and also for the enhanced mental reward acquiring during the period of teaching you. On the left side, we have my email address, which is mirtologa@yahoo.com, and on the right side, we have our 2 specialized websites, which is elliottwave-trading.com and pitchforktrader.com. Underneath, we have our credentials. Wish you a lot of luck and good learning.